Hey everybody, welcome back. It's DJ aka 5 Guitars Guy. This week it's improvisation and once again I'll be doing the blues.
I used to have a job, but I got laid off. I used to have a wife, but she said she had enough. I used to have a car, but it got repossessed. It seemed the Lord had found someone he likes to test. I've lost all a man could lose, that's why I sing the blues.
Not gonna lie, this is still kind of a weird one for me. A, because I've done less of this than the others, so I haven't really gotten to my rhythm yet when it comes to what I'm doing, what I plan to do, video editing, so on and so forth. And also just because, yeah, I have to learn some chords that I hadn't really nailed down the last time I did it, so now I'm kind of nailing them down as we go. But yeah, let's get into it. But before that, as you can notice, things look a little funny. And by funny, I mean my guitars are not on the wall. So funniest thing, my Les Paul was here. Imagine you guys probably noticed that it hadn't been up there in the last few months. But that's because apparently I missed the stud and the hanger for the guitar ended up hanging out like this. Luckily, I noticed it before anything fell and cost me money, but yeah, I got to deal with that. And I figured, you know what? I should kind of, make this wall look nice. So I decided to take all the guitars down. They're all right here. Also, I got 2 new ones. I'll go into that in a bit. But right now, I've already bought paint and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint this paint this a new color. I guess make it the accent wall, and then hang all my guitars up here. So that's pretty fun. I mean, I've already got everything taped off. Just got to actually put in the work to do it now that I'm finally off the clock for my day job. But yeah, that's about what's coming up. And as for the new babies, as you can see, here they go. On my left, actually we have the same left. I honestly can't remember how this shows up in the video. But anyway, on my left, I've got the Mitchell D120 Dreadnought in black. Not only did I like the price, but I also liked how it felt. It was easier for me to play chords and strum on this one than the others that I actually tried over at the store. So yeah, my first guitar. And I actually went and bought a little humidifier thing because they made a big deal of that. But yeah, this is going to be fun. So I'll be able to throw this and run around, see if I can notice a difference. And I can actually use that to figure out how to tweak my electric guitars to sound more like it, since I have a reference I can pull up right now and make sure it's tailored to the way I play. But yeah, I'll also probably do a few other fun things with that. And then on my right, I have the Epiphone ES335 in Raspberry Burst. I really like this color. And it's also a hollow body, another first for me. So I'm curious to see how things will change up a bit. So far, it's more or less the sound I'm used to, but let's see what I can do with it that's new. But anyway, those are the new babies. Now, back to the improv stuff. Like I said, the main thing I'm working on right now is just getting those chords as clean as I can and making sure I keep in proper time. But I figure while I'm at it, I should also do something that I typically do before I even start these things, which is pick which guitar I'm going to stick with. I mean, I figure since this is improvisation, I can pretty much make up my own rules as I go and switch guitars whenever I want, but I figure I'll have an easier time knowing what I'm doing if I stick with one guitar primarily or solely. So last week I played all 5 of them, not last week, last month I played all 5 of my originals, and I think I'm settled out of those 5 between the Tele and the Les Paul, but also with the D120 and the ES335. I think those might be worth hearing out too. So here, I'll go and play the 12 bars a couple of times with those 4 guitars and see what sounds the best. I'm going to stick them all at 5s in terms of volume and tone, just to try to make sure I'm giving them an equal shot. But first, Les Paul. yeah, that's what the Les Paul sounds like right now, with everything set to 5, and also down on the treble pickup. And then also for my amp, I've got master volume set to about a 3, and channel volume a little under 5. Just I doubt that's really going to matter much, but just figured I'd let you know where I'm at with that. Next, Telecaster. So on that one, I really like the tone, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit more to clean up those chords, just because the fretboard is smaller, so I gotta make sure to squeeze everything in a little bit better. But yeah, that's about it for the Tele. Next, the ES335. Yeah, this was actually sounding like it might be my first pick. I really like that tone. And this is with the strings that were on it when I bought it at Guitar Center. I haven't even replaced the strings yet, which I'm going to do with these just to make sure they're new. And I figure I haven't changed the strings on any of the other ones in a while. May as well, just to make sure everything's running at tip-top shape. But yeah, I like this one. Just based off that tone, especially on the E. I think this might be the one I stick with while I'm doing the blues. But we'll see. Anyway, next is the D120. Yeah, that one was. I felt it was a little bit easier to place my fingers on this one for some reason. I don't get it. But yeah, honestly, I'm just hoping the audio is okay, because I mean, I don't really have a mic for my camcorder, just the one that's already built in. So I'm hoping you can hear that one as clearly as you did with the others. But not a bad sound. Kind of. I don't know if it's just the E string, but it sounded kind of muddy to me. It might be because, just like with ES335, I haven't changed out the guitar strings yet for this one. So I'm going to do that, make sure everything's where it should be, and then not bad. I'd say, yeah, not bad. So those are guitars that are in the run-in for me to use exclusively, or at the very least primarily, for this whole section here. Right now, for my personal preference, I think it's going ES335, Les Paul, Tele, D120. But well, we'll see. Things might change once I actually clean up the strings and everything. Might sharpen out the tone a little bit more. But yeah, that's about where I am right now. So yeah, that's about what I'm going to do there. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but yeah, right now I'm doing the 12-bar blues with E7, A7, and B7. So I'm going to stick with that for a while. Right now the goal is just to get to the point where I can strum cleanly and even change up the tempo with the same chords, just to see if I get something a little more pleasing to the ear. And then eventually I'm going to build it to the point where I just record it on the loop and then just improvise over it and see what comes out. Okay. So that's about it for this one. Now I gotta edit this video and then paint the wall and put up the wall hangers. But yeah, actually, while I'm at it, let me know which guitar you guys think I should go with for this, either exclusively or primarily, just because I'm kind of curious to see what the consensus is there. But anyway, this is DJ, aka 5 Guitars Guy. See you.